Must go faster. Right, Oathsworn Knight is the rare. So it is a 4/4 essentially. It has to attack each turn. If it's dealt damage, you take a counter off it. So it's a pretty good card. It's going to be the pick. In fact, Mad Ratter's a very good card. Is it worth just going for the build around card in Mad Ratter? I think it is. Let's go for the build around card. The Griffin goes really well with this for the drawing a second card, a turn effect, so I think we're going to go with that one. Try and go blue-red, try and be slightly more efficient than the last deck we were, but essentially the same archetype. Would be ideal, but that's not how it's working out at the moment. This pack's poor. That card's just not very good. Tomb Raider is good. This isn't the deck for the Trebuchet, so we're just going to go Tomb Raider. That's the exact card we need to basically have everything work. Going to go Witching Well. Feel like that's the kind of card that was missing from the last deck. Forget the Trebuchet now. Queen of Ice is fine. That's a really good one for the Mad Ratter. All my creatures get +1/+0 and are going to hit you very hard. Ginger Brute. Witch's Cottage is not going to get played. Nor is Tournament Grounds. Nor is the Ogre. What's this one do? Whenever you cast your set, yep. We're all over this card. Just all of the yep. Charmed Sleep is a Narcolepsy. Yeah, we'll go with the Narcolepsy. Another Griffin's fine. Griffin's good top end. I like the Runaways together. They're pretty good. This one's probably better in this deck than the last one, just because we've got we're gonna have rats to return and yeah, not got a whole lot else to worry about there. Rimrock Knight is fine. Cauldron's okay. Probably not as good in this deck as it can be in others. Tomb Raider's perfect. Thrill of Possibility. This is just a spells deck essentially, so we'll pick up a Mystic Sanctuary. We'll just chuck that on the board. Yeah, potentially play a second one of those. Yeah, let's chuck it in there just now. Let's see what we've got. We've got a Tomb Raider again or a Shield Breaker. We're not playing Arden Vale. Don't have enough stuff going on for, or we don't have any white stuff for that. I think it's just Shield Breaker. Shield Breaker is good. It can deal with a lot of the annoying things in the format. Right, this spell costs one less for each artifact you control. Enter the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Choose target artifact from your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn. Well, it's not in our deck, so Clockwork Servant is probably serviceable as another 3 mana. Make sure we're able to draw an additional card. Opt is probably similar for that role. Scorching Dragonfire is just good removal. Feel like we're shy of creatures, but there haven't really been any. I think we can play 1 Mantle of Tides. I think I was wrong playing 2 last time, but another Tomb Raider is good. Let's see where we get to. Right, let's flip this up the other way and then let's see where we're at. Actually, we're not too bad on the old creature count, so Trebuchet is probably necessary just because we've not got that much. I don't like the Merfolk. The Rimrock Knight's probably the weakest, but we probably need to keep Let's just cut the mantle. Let's go with this. You love your Elias V emojis, don't you? Yikes, that's not a keep. This one's fine. There's enough stuff going on in this one, so we'll keep this one. What am I throwing away? I'll probably just throw away the Griffin. It's just a bit expensive with our opening hand here. See if we can't hit the triple blue for a Clockwork Servant on 3. Now just trying to triple task, so don't mind me. Trying to get the sealed VODs done so I can get them up on YouTube while we're streaming. That flyer is going to get annoying. It's not annoying just now, but it will do, so... Talking of annoying... I don't have time to wait for 3 of a colour of mana to get another card out of this, so... Just have to go with it as is. Oh, you people, stop it with this stupid card. This card is nasty. So there's still 10 minutes in the giveaway. So if you're wanting to try and win a code, just type in !MTG ELD giveaway in chat. I'm just going to let this die because it's beneficial life-wise for me just to leave it. I only take 1 damage this way, so rather than 2. So then we're going to pick this thing up and this because I really need to start drawing some cards and finding some velocity. Need to try and start doing something. We're spinning our wheels a lot. Sir Conrad. Play the Tomb Raider. going to be pretty brutal trying to kill them from here, but we need to try and do something. Man, that card's good. I don't think I've got big enough creatures to be able to win this matchup. My deck's about going wide. Like, I just can't deal with this card. So they're going to take 3 and I take 2 here, which is gross. There's not really anything I can do about it. I really just can't do anything about this. I can't kill this thing. I'm eventually just going to lose to the Ravens or the Sir Conrad. I can't do anything about it. Well, we can hope they mill themselves. That's an option. What have you got, opponent? What are you going to reanimate? A hasty dude. Oh, joy. There were heaps of creatures in there, too. Man, I need to take another 2 to make the block. I have nothing to be able to deal with this, do I? Do I have the bounce spell? Maybe I have the bounce spell. Ugh. Gross. Well, apparently I can. I don't really have anything to deal with that, do I? I don't even have the card I thought I did, so... let's just go with it as is. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I think I just need them to not draw the card. If they don't draw the card, then we've got a chance. But if they draw the card, I think we just snap concede. I don't think we have a... We don't have the tools to beat that card, so... It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We can go with this because we've got the Witching Well. We can scry into something good. Yeah, I mean their deck seems. I mean every single set of cards around that that Black Legend seem very good. So nope. As much as I will need a mountain at some point, I just can't afford to be drawing lands with the way this opening hand is. So need to ship them. At least we get to play Mystic Sanctuary on 4. Come on, opponent. Same start as last time. Yikes, that's a chunk of land. Right, we're just going to go with this because we can certainly manipulate this card now. We've got a Tomb Raider in hand, we've got a Witching Well in play, we've got an Opt in the yard, we've got a lot of tools to be able to make this work now, so I think that's going to be pretty good for us off the rock. Jesus. Could do with taking the Scorching Dragonfire back with a Sanctuary, I think. I mean, at least we get to start making fairies. Fairies get to trade with stuff. Fear the fairies. Still just over a minute left in the giveaway, so if you want to enter, all you have to do is type in !MTG giveaway in chat. Let's go Mystic Sanctuary, pick up the Dragonfire, put that on top. No, I don't want to tap like that, because I would really like to cast this Dragonfire and get rid of this robber. Fairies. Right, what have we got? Don't play your stupid 5 mana thing. Ugh. Should get rid of this thing now. Right, we'll give it a few draws, see if we have anything that we can do, but I'm pretty sure we can't beat this card. Ugh. It's just gross. Like, our draw's been pretty reasonable, I thought, but like, this doesn't kill it either. And I can't attack because it actually net loses me life with these 1/1s. Ah, we are Scottish. Don't even start that. Top of the morning to you. That was my attempt at an Irish accent, just for reference, for all of you out there. I don't know how we're supposed to win this matchup. Put that on top. I can't attack, I can't do anything. All I can hope is that they deck before I do. Shrug. Guess we'll keep an opt. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do against this. I don't know how this archetype is supposed to beat this card. Let's draw some cards, see if we can find anything. That doesn't do anything. That one is probably the only hope we have. So let's cast this and hide behind it as much as we can, I suppose. It has to attack. So I have to attack them, what's that, 7 times, but that puts them to 34. So I actually need to attack them, what, 10 times? So I'm only just capable of winning the game with this thing. Assuming I I'm able to draw 2 cards every time it attacks. Could do with drawing my enchantment that... yeah, I guess I have to keep that. I mean, I'm not losing anytime soon, I'm just not winning. Right. I forgot to do the winner thing, so let's do this now. Oh, you've got the Murderous Rider as well. My word. I actually can't make you pick up the Silent Smitten Swordmaster, or I literally cannot win the game. Well, at least that means he can't cast the creature now. Yeah, that bodes well. Man, his deck is ridiculous. Right, let's pick the winner for the giveaway, and it's Tobinator. So let me give you a code. Right, so we play the Griffin. They picked up the Rider. Wonderful. I got 20 cards, I got 14. I just don't think there's a way that this is... If someone's seen something in my deck that like gives us an opportunity to try and get out of this, let me know, because I just can't think what it would be. This thing a human? Is a human. Do not care about your tricks. That seemed like a waste of everyone's time, that. Ooh! Ooh, we found the way we can win the game! Like, they're just gonna kill it, but that's not the point. We can rebuy it, we still have enough time. We have multiple Griffins. So that's interesting they didn't use the Rider there. Trebuchet is definitely what they should be using it on, because like I can't win through damage, like normal combat damage. It's weird that they wouldn't just do that. So well, let's try and distract them and just kill them with Griffins. Attack you for 8. That one has to resolve. They lose 2, so that helps the math. Ugh, they can put the Murderous Rider on... Oh no, they haven't... that was... don't care about any of the creatures in their graveyard, actually. I don't think. Don't think I care about any of the creatures in their graveyard. Like, the one I care about is the Murderous Rider, but it doesn't come back. Eye Collector, yeah, I don't really care about that one. Like, it's gonna come down to something at some point, but yeah, that's fine. Can't really cast that Runaway Together. I'm just gonna get rid of it because I'm gonna have to untap this Trebuchet to actually do something at some point. So. I don't think I've got enough cards left in my deck to get through this, but we will see. We're certainly going to try. They're on 15. We're not a million miles off, guys. We're not a million miles off. If they get a food, I think we just lose. The fact they haven't found any food cards is great, because if they get to return this familiar, I think I just lose on the spot. Ping you for 1. Right, let's do the math. So, I can attack with 5 creatures the remainder of the game. So I would deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 essentially there. 7. So I need to just keep going with the Griffin. So I actually need to activate this. Throw away this. Means this hits for an extra 1 point of damage though, which is relevant. I mean, we're nearly there. We're so very nearly there. But like, there's got so many draws that just win the game. Like, they find that stupid 5 mana thing, I just lose on the spot. Well, that doesn't do anything. I've got 1 card that I don't know left in my deck, so... Okay, just lands left in my deck. Excuse me. This attacks for 5. Or for 4 points of damage. Can I do this? I feel like I can do this. Have they really been holding a bacon to a pie this entire time? What a prick. Like, you literally had lethal if you just cast that at sorcery speed. Why would you give me the opportunity to counter it? My word. Anyway. Game 2. Match 2. Let's go again. I'm a glutton for punishment doing this tonight, but here we go. Yikes, that doesn't do anything. Nor does that, really. We can give this a go. That's not doing anything, and we need to be greedy with this hand. Well, that's a good first draw, because I don't really want to be drawing that on curve. Just makes it a 3-2. That's just rude. Well, we at least get to throw away a land, draw 2, see what we can find. I want to throw away the mountain. I've got more double blue spells than double red, so... Improbable Alliance is going to be good if we can start finding ways to draw cards. Oh well, at least we get to bounce that now. Just throw in the old whoops there. Bounce these things. Nobody wants them around. If there's a trick that gives hexproof, I'll be really annoyed. If it fights it, I don't really care. Yeah, that's fine. Eh? Okay. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, there seems to be a few bugs in this release, so who knows if it's actually going to be sorted by the time it's supposed to be live next or later in the week. Can't imagine it will be. It wasn't a 0-0 with counters, no, it was a 1-1 with counters. But that would kind of make sense if it was a 1-1. But, like, the way Fling works is that it checks the creature's power when it sacrifices, so... yeah, I'm not sure quite what happened there. Play a Wolverine, play a Trebuchet, and pass. See if we can't stabilize here. Get to start activating the Improbable Alliance next turn, so... Close to stabilizing. Know he's got this Tree Folk that's going to be a problem, but we're getting closer. What am I doing? I don't have a way of making this better, do I? So just want to clear the board. Come on, opponent. No, there's not anyone kicking around right this second, but okay, well, we cleared the board. Took a while for him to decide that's what he wanted to do, but it is now clear. And he's just making food, so that's reasonable for us. We just want to make a token, make sure we don't lose anything hasty. Okay, that's a bit weird. Don't know if something's going on in the real world or not, or if they're having issues with their connection or something. My arena has died. Interesting. May have been cooking my computer too much, but that may have been my fault rather than anything else, but we'll see. Oh, it's just come straight back in, is it? What has happened there? Okay, we did win the game still. Okay, no idea what was happening there. Yeah, I don't think I necessarily want to change anything. I think that was doing exactly what I wanted to. So, yeah, let's go again. Try and get a little bitty luckier. It's all about a little bit of luck, which is all we really want. This hand's pretty good. We got the Mad Ratter, which is always a good one. Rimrock Knight is a nice one too, so we can play that early and try and just be slightly more aggressive than last time. We've also got a Witching Well now, try and help us scry into some more lands probably, so we can play the Ratter. Well, that's got Flash, you didn't need to play that then, but hey ho. I'm just going to play this out. We've got Opt and we've got Tomb Raider, so we'll be able to trigger it next turn regardless. Expecting this thing will grow quite a lot quite quickly, so... Are they casting this, or are they... Yeah, they are casting it, just doing it in a weird order, sure. So we had 2 1/1s here. Gonna save the Mad Ratter until I've got 5 mana, I think. Certainly now that we can play the Witching Well and do something else. Like Witching Well and potentially pump a thing. I think I would rather try and make sure that I get the tokens off this. I think I'm going to need them. Given the opponent's start. We're not blocking that, so... Charmed Sleep seems like a good one. I don't need the island though. I can be patient here, I think. Just trade off the Fairy. Fog a little bit of damage here. Take the 1. Four mana, 4/4 trample makes a food. That's a pretty good card. And they're going to get to pump the Preserver too. Trample is an issue. We do get to make a lot of tokens here though, so... This thing's not getting involved in combat at all. It is essentially an enchantment. For all intents and purposes, it is an enchantment. We're going to chomp block here, and that's it for the time being. I want to try and stabilize, and then we can make some better blocks next turn. Right, we've got the Clockwork Servant, we've got the Charmed Sleep. Trample is the biggest issue we've got here, so we're just going to make the Trampler sleepy. This seems more like what this deck should be able to do. It's going pretty well now. This is yeah, this is kind of how I drew this deck up with the Improbable Alliance and the Mad Ratter. Actually, I'm going to change my blocks here. I'm just going to put 1 in front of each of these. Try and kill this just now, and then just chomp these for another turn. Don't need to be doing anything. Okay, this is going to be a pretty sick set of turns because I'm going to get to draw a card here, make 3 tokens, then I get to Witching Well in their turn to make another 3 tokens. Just Still not at the point where I'm happy attacking. But we're going to have so many tokens, we should start being able to make profitable blocks. Let's try and make some trades. What tricks you got? Rats on Tree Folk, Fairies on Preserver. We have run out of ways to draw additional cards, so we're going to have to rely on the Alliance here, which then means that we don't have too much more mana to do stuff with, so that is a concern if they have a trick or two. Come on, opponent. I'm not sure why everyone's playing quite so slowly today, but I don't know if it's an issue with the server or what, but very, very slow. Want to get some more drafting in. This makes it for very difficult to actually do anything on stream when people are this slow. Come on. Oh well. Like we were far ahead there. I don't know if we would necessarily have won, but yeah. We'll take it. Because then it means we can actually move on. I do have a draw spell, but this hand's pretty good, so I'm going to keep it. Being able to shatter something early has been relevant, so I actually like having this card early. Yeah, see, so we're going to get to kill Gingerbrute on 1 here, which is pretty important. Like, my removal spell that turns into a 2-drop is just great. So, like, it's going to get to trade for their 1-drop, and then it's going to get to trade for their second one, too. You got it, fella. You got it. We'll play this tapped, we'll play this, and we'll just start jamming in. Not playing the Mad Ratter until this Cauldron's gone. I'm not trying to exposing this. That's a really good draw because it means that I can play the Mad Ratter next turn and opt to make sure I get rats off the Cauldron. Oh wow, that's so good for us. So good for us. Mad Ratter into opt is going to make you wish that you hadn't done that next turn. Man, we're paying mana to make this thing unblockable as well. Let's make 3 tokens. And then smack you in the face. Your move. This is all I got. A 2/3 Death Toucher. Kinda feel like I just want to be drawing cards, make more dudes. I mean, this can't be bad, right? Just make rats. Yeah, like are you beating me making, like, activating this and doing that? Probably not. Did I not play against Filthy Robot earlier? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Yeah, good with this again. Doing its job. Thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. We are currently, what, 4.5 hours into streaming today. We started off with some sealed when the event went live, and we are currently 2 hours into draft. We've probably got about another hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours left of draft, and then that'll be us for the evening. Tomorrow we're going to be playing standard. I'm going to spend some time after the stream figuring out what we're playing in standard, see if we can find any interesting lists. As I've said a couple of times during the stream, if you have anything interesting that you want me to be playing, fire me the list. I'll try and get it played during the time tomorrow. We've got plenty of time. I can see if there's anything interesting and broken. Certainly going to be trying to scour the interwebs and see if anyone else has been playing anything broken and interesting. And then, yeah, we will see where we get to there. But I appreciate you all hanging out today. I know there's a lot of different players streaming Magic today, and I greatly appreciate you spending your time with me. So thank you again. I could... Means we get to play this Clockwork Servant on 4 as well, which is real nice. Might play Ferocity on 3 actually. If they don't play anything that can deal with a 3/1. No, okay, right, fine. I'll just I'll play the Tomb Raider. I'll go with the easy play. While we're playing, I'm currently sorting out splitting up the video from this morning or earlier on's sealed. So currently doing that while we're playing here because all these games are taking forever. So I figured that I can get these up onto YouTube ASAP and get them split up nice and easy for you folks to watch later on. Yeah, I'm not blocking that. This thing's obviously a human then, is it? Yeah. Probably shouldn't have played that then, should you? Should you? I would love to be adamant about this one. Pump my Wolverine. Must have left the mana up for the Cauldron here, but they must be more likely to crack the food than the Cauldron. We're going for that. That means that I've got access to Mad Ratter again, which is ace. Got it with the Frosty this time too. They can pay 5 mana to equip this turn, and that could be game breaking. Who knows? Who knows? This card is so good. This card seems real good as well. Right, what are we doing here? Guess we're just attacking and then playing Queen of Ice. I'll pick that up for later. That's what I'll do. Hit you for 2. Sure. They don't like to deal with the values. The much value, all the time. Right, I think it's time for another giveaway. So, I've just launched it again. So if you want to type in !MTGELD giveaway, it'll last half an hour, so 30 minutes. And then we'll give away another code. So again, !MTGELD giveaway, and that will give us yet another code to give away. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out today. Again, there's been 7 new followers. I think most of them were from the Germans, but it's greatly appreciated regardless. So yeah, if you want a freebie code. It's not the most exciting code you'll ever have, but it is free from this sponsored stream. So, you know, only so much you can complain about in life, I guess. Alright, where's my render up to? We are getting there. We're still at red green about here, right? That red-green deck was sweet. The more I watch it back, the more sweet I think it was. We just kind of got pummeled in a couple of games. I'll go on the play. Why have I just gone straight back in? Did I click a button? I didn't even notice. Yeah, we'll keep this. Yeah, if we don't find a blue source for a couple of turns, it's not the end of the world. So, yeah, right. Let us. We can just put that straight up like that. That's fine. See if my computer can cope with this. Hopefully it can. Seems like it can. Hopefully there's not too many animations. It might struggle with some of the animations while it's doing both of these things. Bell the Brawl's a good one. Punch me for 1. I mean, it doesn't matter what they take because they're taking the Mad Rat. It doesn't matter what they do; they're taking Mad Ratter regardless. So. They don't take Mad Ratter, they're mad. They took away the bounce spell. Did they read this card? Maybe they didn't read it. Maybe they didn't read it. I'll give them benefit of the doubt. They maybe didn't read it. Are we still attacking with this into the first striker? That would be interesting. Okay, we'll just take damage. We were obviously going to draw into a second spell, obviously. What are we going to mill? Yeah, see, look, we're going to draw into nothing. Alright, give us a land. Ferocity, that's not the one. Alright, let's just cast this and we will just pass. Come up next turn, make some rats. Lost Legion. Lost Legion is a decent one. And that should make the spell go to the graveyard too, I'm hoping. Yes. Good value, that. Superb value. We just, this is just the, I feel like I'm dead, I'm attacking with all. That's certainly what that looks like. That's a better attack. Okay, let's make more rats. Like, if in doubt, just make more rats. he wants to block the Lost Legion, I can pump with the Rimrock Knight, and if not, I'm just going to pump with the Rimrock Knight anyway. Tradesies. My computer's quite audible at the moment, so I'm actually just gonna mute myself or turn my volume down a little bit, just so you're not deafened by the noise of it, because I think it is quite loud. And I'm just gonna speak up a little bit more for the time being. Right, so we're just gonna tap this thing, and then we're gonna play the Ferocity. And I think that's there or thereabouts lethal. So beats Exacxies. Oh, that was good. They probably thought they had, oh, I've got another couple of turns to draw out of this. Another couple of turns. No, no. None of that. None of that. You are just dead on the spot. This hand's pretty good. Rimrock Knight into Tome Raider and with a removal spell as well. Certainly against what we've seen, it's going to be pretty good. They're going to come out quite early with these Eye Collectors, but they trade with the Tome Raiders pretty well. So I'm actually going to hold the Mystic Sanctuary. We have enough lands where I feel like we can try and hit 3 islands to make this untapped. I certainly should play all of my islands before this mountain, just to make sure I give myself as best an opportunity as possible to have all the sufficient islands to be able to do this. Why do they keep milling my Trebuchet? The Trebuchet is so good against this Eye Collector. Now, Trebuchet is not very good in my deck, but it's very good at blocking this thing, and they keep just getting in the way. Take another one. We both mill one. Milled a land. That's perfect. Play an island, play a Tome Raider, draw a Runaway together, perfect. This card's a little awkward at times, but I think it's a good good player in this deck, just to be able to make sure that you're moving stuff about correctly. Yeah, we're not blocking. So we're going to play an island, and then I think I'm just going to use this Scorching Dragonfire. I've got no issue just using it. We've got the Mystic Sanctuary to rebuy it for next turn anyway, so... It's just getting annoying what they're doing, so there's no point just not just dealing with it. Exile the Tome Raider. Okay. That's annoying. Ooh, this card's good. I only have a Rimrock Knight that I can cast, so... Put that on the top. Then we're going to run away together before it can attack next turn. They might cast something else beforehand, so I just want to make sure that we can get as much information out of it as possible before we run away. This 6/5 is going to be a problem, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it just now. I just don't want to deal with that one just now. That can go away. I can deal with this kind of thing. I can't really deal with that thing. Right, okay, so I've got Scorching Dragonfire and Witching Well, so I can kill their thing, draw 2 cards, and then figure out what I'm trying to do to deal with this tree folk. That's going to be my biggest issue for the next few turns. I should have done that beforehand. Never mind. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, that's not going to do it. So I took an extra damage I didn't need to there, which could well make a difference. Be interesting to see if they play. No, they're just playing the tree folk. Cauldron's reasonable, but I'm gonna have to start with the opt. I don't think I've got anything that deals with it in the graveyard. No, so I'm gonna have to bottom that. Here's my 3/1 that can't block. Your go. Ugh, stop it with these stupid eye collectors. This is really gross, but I just have to try and fog as much damage as possible. We'll win the next one on the play. That's the way I'm looking at this now. Because realistically, they're just going to put some counters on the eye collector. I do get to kill it with a cauldron at least. That was a very good draw, actually. Just get to play out everything, so this is what I got. You don't get to attack this turn. You just get to play a 6/5, which is... It is a 6/5, it's big, it does the job. That's not going to do the job. Because this cauldron needs to kill the eye collector. So I guess we're actually just taking the 6 from the tree folk here. So if I do this, then it means that I'm not dead next turn. I'm not dead to known information. Because I can block, chomp the tree folk and take a hit from this. But this gives me a chance to draw to something. Which I did. Which one's it going on? They're both basically the same at this point. No, they're not, are they? I feel like I just need to... Oh, it's a human. Oh, never mind. It was a 50-50 attack before I realised that yeah, it's a human. It's a human. Did you know the Queen of Ice is a human? I do now. Let's go again. Run it back. Dee-lee-lee-lee. On the play. I'll keep it, but it's dodgy. Don't care about the island just now. I need to get past. Well, I was going to get the island anyway. Don't know why the puppet makes mechanical noises, but you know, each to their own. Yeah, this ain't looking so hot. Oh, they milled a Tomb Raider. That's rude. Come on, you've got nothing doing. Oh my word, the eye collectors. Yeah, we got that. It can't be blocked. Let me trade. We need a good one right about now. Okay, let's just move on. Like, we're not getting through the underneath of that. Like, they've milled car. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. We've gone 3 and 2.